Here at Cabinet Softball Complex here in Corpus Christi. Game 2 set for the onslaught for today here at Softball World. And it's going to be the visiting Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial Eagles taking on the home team, the Corpus Christi Lady Texans. And with that said, I'm the host of the Most Man on the Planet, Chris Vasquez, a.k.a. Chris V, is in the house. Alongside right here, the father-son duo, the best duo in the house, Chris Isaiah Vasquez, doing the camera work for me. So I'm self-proclaimed father-son duo of the world. So the coaches will be meeting right now with the umpires. And then once that does occur, what we're going to do is we'll be having the introductions of both squads, starting off with the Veterans Memorial Lady Eagles and then the home team, the Lady Texans. So as the coaches meet, we'll get ready for the first pitch of the game. Real Sports Live. We'll be right back after this messages.
LEAD has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. LEAD Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
And we're back to the action here at Cabinet Softball Field, and we're getting ready for the introductions for the PA. We'll have them come on here shortly to introduce the starting lineups of both squads.
Now your starting lineups. First for the visiting Veterans Memorial Lady Eagles. Leading off, shortstop, number 26, Shelby Peel. Batting second, center fielder, number 3, Jada Zepeda. Batting third baseman, number 1, T. Maldonado. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 7, Alyssa Burge. Batting fifth, the pitcher, 00, Maddie Aguilar. Batting sixth, left fielder, number 13, Desi Garcia. Batting seventh, right fielder, number 12, Prudence Ortiz. Batting eighth, designated player, number 19, Sarah Gonzalez. First baseman, number 17, Meredith Gastos. And your second baseman is number 8, Alina Flores. And the rest of your Lady Eagles. Now for the home team, Ray Lady Texans. Leading off, the pitcher, number 21, Vivi Garza. Batting second, the catcher, number 18, Sarah Cortez. Batting third, the third baseman, number 5, Leah Cran. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 15, Lorena Moreno. Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 4, Joila Vasquez. Batting sixth, your designated player, number 2, Lauren Ramos. Batting seventh, your left fielder, number 10, Carolyn Yanes. Batting eighth, your second baseman, number 9, Amber Rodriguez. Batting ninth, your center fielder, number 6, Nevea Garcia, and your first player is your right fielder, number 7, Viviana Flores, and the rest of your Ray Lady Texans.
proper etiquette during flag ceremonies. The United States flag is a symbol of our great country, and accordingly, all of us should honor that symbol by standing, placing our right hands over our hearts, and gentlemen should remove your hands. Remember, silence is a form of respect, and everyone should remain standing until the national anthem is played.
Real Sports Live is in the house here at Cabinet Softball Field, and we got the two games going your way. And right now, coming up in Game 2 will be the visiting team, Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial Eagles, and they'll be taking on the home team, the Corpus Christi Ray Lady Texans. So sit back, relax, and get ready. Game 2 is coming your way shortly. Real Sports Live is in the house. We'll be back for the first pitch of the game.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
If you wanna get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Real Sports Live, we're back to the action. Leading things off is the shortstop, number 26, Shelby Pill, a.k.a. Shelbinator. And she's going to take a strike one in there. It evens up the count at one apiece. Two balls, one strike now. And brings it out 3 balls, 1 strike. Ball 4 outside. Shelby starts things off with a walk in the circle. is Vivi Garza, number 21, for the pitcher
Now batting, center
for
fielder,
the Ray
number 3,
Texans.
Jada Cepeda.
Jada Cepeda now steps in the box. And Jada takes strike one. Jay-Z's is in the house here, is what I call her. The little speedster, the center fielder for the Lady Eagles. Jay-Z's hits it over short. Shorts gathers it, throws it to first. Not in time. That's going to be a base hit. I believe she would have made it over there. Puts runners now on second and third.
Runners on second and third, and no outs. The next batter is the third baseman, number 1, T. Maldonado.
Well, correction. I stand corrected. It's going to be an error. E6 there. So on the error, she advances on over to second. Brings up to bat now number 1, T. Maldonado, playing third base today. And she takes strike one. Shot off the end of the bat to the first baseman. And Maldonado will get an RBI there. That's going to be out to the first baseman.
With a runner on third and 1 out, the next batter is the catcher, number 7, Alyssa Burge.
Cepeda advances on over to third base. Swing and a miss there for strike one. Another swing and a miss for strike two. This is Alyssa Burge, the catcher now, hitting. Le Burge for the Lady Eagles. Strike three called there for out number two.
The runner on third and 2 outs. The next batter is the pitcher, 0-0, Maddie Aguilar.
Now batting the pitcher, 0-0, Maddie Aguilar. Nickname Maddie Ice. Hits it off the end of her bat. Going to go up the middle. Cran gathers it short, shoots it at first, and is not in time. An infield single.
Infield single RBI for Aguilar. Courtesy runner at first base, number 2, Cameron Holloway.
Cameron Holloway now
Left
comes
fielder,
in.
Number 13, Desi Garcia, 2 outs.
Takes ball one there. 2-0 on the count. Desi Garcia now batting, the left fielder for the Eagles. Three and on the count. Holloway still second there. 3-0 on the count. Ball 4 there. That'll put now runners at first and second. Desi with a walk.
Garcia on with the walk. Runners on first and second and 2 outs. The next batter is number 12, right fielder, Prudence Ortiz.
Prudence Ortiz now comes up to bat, number 12, the right fielder for the Eagles. Another plethora of slappers that they bring to the table. Ball gets by the catcher there for ball 1. And runners advance on over to second and third. Catching is Sarah Cortez, number 18 for the Texans. Looks at 2 balls, no strikes on the count. Two and 0. Here's the offering. Quickly down 3 balls, no strikes. Throwing over to third.
Ortiz on with the walk, with the bases loaded and 2 outs. And the next batter is number 19, designated player, Sarah Gonzalez.
Now batting after the walk, Sarah Gonzalez. The other lone senior of the Eagle squad here. Ball high and outside there. One and one on the count on Sarah. Brings the count now 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2, 2 outs. Sarah looking to deliver a hit here for her Eagles. Here's the pitch. Hits a shot to left center. That ball's going to get in there for 1 bag. All 3 runs are going to come in. And Sarah Gonzalez with a stand-up double.
A 3 RBI double for Sarah Gonzalez. Now batting is first baseman number 17, Meredith Cavazos.
Now batting is number 17, Meredith Cavazos. Usually Meredith is the flex player, but Coach Salinas puts her in as a hitter today. Alina Flores will be the flex player. Brings the count out 2 balls, 1 strike. I'm moving her in my box here, in my paper roll, because I had her as the flex, so I apologize for that. Swing and a miss there. Brings the count out 2 balls, 2 strikes on the count. Fouls that one back. Stays alive there. Battles in 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Foul ball there. Count remains the same. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's a ball high there, bringing the count now 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls that one back right there. I have 3 balls, 2 strikes. The umpire says it's a full count. And that'll end the inning right there. But the Eagles put 5 on the board and now head into the bottom of the 5th inning. Real Sports Live. We'll be back after these messages from a word from our sponsors.
The first inning was 5 runs on 2 hits.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
If you wanna get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, we customize for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and Staple Street brand sausage. featuring our new authentic family recipe for pony spices. Check out our weekly specials. Your one-stop shop for everything you need for your next barbecue. Ice, charcoal, wood, and adult beverages. We are your local football headquarters. Look for our new location coming early 2022 at 7418 South Staple Street. We're a proud advertising partner with Real Sports Live and the Coastal Band and RGV and supporting
After the first inning, number
Real
21,
Sports Live is
Vivi
back.
Garza.
In the bottom of the first inning, and leading things off here is Vivi Garza, the pitcher for the Lady Texans. Two and on the count there. On deck is number 18, Sarah Cortez. Leah Cran is in the hole. In the circle is Maddie Aguilar.
Garza on with the walk. Now batting is the catcher, number 18, Sarah Cortez. No out.
After the walk runner on first, Sarah Cortez, now the catcher, comes up to bat. On deck is number 5, Leah Cranberry. Hits a shot over to the left center field wall, and that's going to go over JC's head. And one run's going to come in. That's going to be a stand-up triple RBI for Cortez.
RBI triple for Cortez. Now batting third baseman, number 5, Leah Cran. No out.
Brings up now Leah Cranberry, that is. Hits that first pitch and goes into foul ball, over to fair ball territory. And making the grab and the out there at second base.
Now batting is the first baseman, number 15, Lorena Moreno.
Is Alina Flores. Now batting is Lorena Moreno, the first baseman. Swing and a miss there for strike one. Brings the count now even, one apiece. Lorena gets into this, goes to right center field, and that one's going to get in there. And she's going one. Stand-up double RBI for Moreno.
RBI double for Moreno. Now batting the shortstop, number 4, Chuila Vasquez. One out.
Brings up Julia Vasquez, the shortstop. Fouls that one off. Brings the count now at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball too low in the turf. Brings the count out 2-2. Hit over to Maldonado for out number 2.
The runner on second and 2 outs, and this batter is number
Brings
2,
up the
first
DP,
base
number
player,
2, Lauren Ramos. Fouls that one off for a strike there. No balls, 2 strikes. Maldonado gloves it, shoots it on over to first, and is not in time. Another run is going to try to come home, and she's going to make it down to second now. Well, a run does come in before that third out is made. So Moreno comes all the way around from second, scores, and Ramos with an error gets thrown out at second base.
3 runs on 2 hits, 1 late eagle error.
So here we go now into the top of the second inning. Real Sports Live.
5, grade 3.
We'll be back after these messages.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live. Woo!
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and
Real Sports Live, we're back to the action. Ball 1, leading things off is Shelby Peel, Shelbinator. For the Eagles. She takes ball 2. Her first at bat was walked. Quickly 3-0 on the count. Ball 4 just off the plate. Coach Lewis asking where is that one on the umpire and says that's just outside.
No outs.
Brings up to bat now the center fielder, number 3, Jada Cepeda. Ball in the turf. And I didn't put my runner icon on there. Now Shelby will go down over second on the pass ball for ball number 1. Alfredo Martinez. Sorry couldn't attend game, ladies, but watching game on cell phone from SLC, Utah. Go Lady Eagles, and he'll see you all Thursday. Shout out to Mr. Martinez Alfredo. Watching along here, Real Sports. That's why we bring you Real Sports. Cran gets it, shoots it at first. And she's going to be safe at first. And Coach Lewis looks just as red as his shirt on his face there and is trying to understand, did you really just call her safe? He's questioning the umpire. And, hey, man, can you go ask the home plate umpire? Coach Lewis is basically a little livid right here. Called safe right there. That's an infield single. Puts runners now on the corners.
Infield single for Cepeda. Not runners on the corners. No outs. The next batter, third baseman, number 1, T. Maldonado.
Brings up now the third baseman, number 1, T. Maldonado. Ball went inside. Now runners on second and third. Thank you, young lady. Free combo box from Canes, delivering to me and my son, the father-son duo. Maldonado follows this one back. We might need some new turf over here as Coach Lewis paced back and forth down the in front of the dugout there. Just a little perturbed with the call, and then asking the umpire, why is that ball called a ball, not a strike, in the inside area? So he's just a little perturbed, and understandable. You're going to fight for your team till the end, 100%. That's why you're the head coach, and I really like that drive and ambition that he's bringing to the table right now. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Shot through the 5-6 hole. 1 run comes in. Throw down to second. And another run's going to come in on the throw. Maldonado will come all the way in. And score right there. I'll change the scoreboard. So it's another RBI there for Maldonado on the single.
RBI single for Maldonado.
I apologize on that. I will be changing the scoreboard here after the half inning. I was too busy talking to some parental units that I know because of Softball World, the softball families that we've created over the years. So I will change that scoreboard. It's not supposed to be Rockport, Fulton, Miller. It is supposed to be Corpus Christi Lady Eagles
No outs.
and Corpus Christi Ray Texans. So no one's on base. There are no outs. It is 8-3 this far. Now betting is Alyssa Burge. Burge fouls this one back for strike 1.
Just a reminder, that is a Canes foul ball. Please return him up to the press box, please.
So now Canes is in the house. You get a foul ball, return it to the press box, and you will get a little coupon for Canes. Pretty cool there. Now there's some hustle behind the muscle there to get the foul balls. Swing and a miss there for strike 2. Foul tick stays alive. Still no balls, 2 strikes. Miss Tennell, thank you for that update, and I will change the scoreboard here shortly. Tennell, one of the a plethora of softball families that we have. Miss Tennell and Regaton over there from Cal Allen. From the Wildcats over there.
With one out, nobody
Tuning
on,
in,
next batter to pitch
giving
is
me the
number
updates. I
0,
appreciate that, Miss
Aguilar.
Jennifer. Now with 1 out at the strikeout, brings up to bat now number 20, Maddie Aguilar. Number 00, Maddie Aguilar. I was cleaning my eye. Apologize there. It's a shot to right center. She's going 1. She's going 2. She's going to go for 3. Kranz shoots it on over the third, and Aguilar with a slide-in triple.
Triple from Maddie Aguilar. With a runner on third and 1 out. The next batter is left fielder number 13, Desi Garcia.
So Cam Holloway comes in to run for Maddie Aguilar.
Courtesy runner, third base, Cameron Holloway.
Desi Garcia now comes up to the plate. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Raya says good luck to the Eagles as she's watching from the field. Raya over there, a future Eagle herself, is playing in the softball world with her mom, Miss Carter, driving her around. And we know how that is, traveling all around and looking for the return on investment as they come into high school and get ready to rock and roll to the next level. So look out for Raya. Coming up in the near future here for the Eagles. Valerie Cortez says, love my Texan catcher, number 18. One and one on the count. Now I'm getting a plethora of messages that the scoreboard is incorrect. I do understand that, and I will change that here shortly. After this inning. And it was just due to the fact that I was just talking too much in the middle of game 1, game 2. First game was brought to you by Rockport Fulton coming into town, taking on Corpus Christi Miller and handling their business, winning 13-1. And here we are in the afternoon cap with the Eagles taking on the Texans. 3-1 on the count on Prudence Ortiz here. Strike 2 in there. Brings the count now 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ball 4 there. That'll put runners now at the corners.
Ortiz on with the walk. Runners on the corners. 2 outs. The next batter is DP, number 19, Sarah Gonzalez.
Brings up Sarah Gonzalez. Her last at bat had a stand-up double, 3 RBI double that was when the bases loaded. Now she comes up with 2 runners on. Speed over there at third, and Cam Holloway. And decent speed over there, and Prudence Ortiz as well. So there's some speed on the bases for Sarah Gonzalez. She takes ball 1 outside. Big swing and a miss right there, making it 1-1 on the count now. One and one on the count, 2 outs. Gonzalez calls time, steps out of the box real quick, gets back in there, and is ready to rock and roll. Garza's in the circle there. After the swing and miss, now brings it to 1 ball, 2 strikes. And if you're streaming, there's no need to hit any other links on our chat down there. Gonzalez fouls that off. We bring it absolutely free. Thank you to our sponsors. And our major sponsors are South Padre Island, Lead Industrial Staffing, Myra Sports and More, and Anna's House. So in the comments, please refrain from putting any other links, as this stream is absolutely free. Thank you to our sponsors. And speaking of sponsors, hit up Joe Gomez at 361-220-5331 for any sponsorship advertisements. That's fouled back. Sarah stays alive at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners in the corners, 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's going to go in the plate. Run's going to come in. Runner advances on over from first all the way down to third. So Cam comes in to score right there. And Prudence comes all the way around from first, all the way to third. On the throw. 2-2 on the count. Gonzalez rips into this one. Goes to right center. That's going to get to the gap. She's going to go 1. And she's going to stop at 2. Back-to-back doubles. And an RBI.
RBI double for Gonzalez.
For Sarah Gonzalez, as Prudence comes in
Now
to
batting
score.
is the first baseman, number 17, Meredith Cavazos. 2 outs.
With 2 outs. Brings up to bat now Meredith Cavazos. Cavazos fouls this one into. Fouls that one off into foul ball territory. Fouls this one back into the stands.
Just a reminder that is a Canes foul ball. Please return it up to the press box for your coupon.
No balls, 2 strikes. Young man got the foul ball. He goes, Dad, I don't really want to walk up there and get the Canes certificate there. But here he comes. One ball, 2 strikes. What's his name? This one. This kid right here. This boy. I was trying to get his name. That's Bella's brother. It's fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And my camera personnel here does not know the name of this student here. I was trying to get it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. to Cavazos. Takes ball 2 inside. And there we go. Now the scoreboard has been corrected on my end. I appreciate all y'all's help there in getting the scoreboard corrected. There it is. Veterans Memorial taking on Corpus Christi Ray. Ball 3 inside, low and inside there for Cavazos. Alicia Tobias says, good job, Sarah. Cavazos puts his play, hits it over to Cran. Cran gathers it, shoots it over to first, and that's an error by the shortstop. And Cavazos on the error. Sarah comes around to score from second. And on the error there, Sarah comes in and scores. Giving now the Eagles a 11-3 lead.
With a runner on second and 2 outs. The next batter, the shortstop, number 26, Shelby Peel.
With 2 outs, brings up the Shelbinator. And she's going to take a ball 1. Two balls, no strikes. Shelbinator puts a hit in this one. Goes to the left fielder. Cavazos will come around to score. And Shelbinator gets an RBI single.
RBI single for Peel. Now batting center fielder, number 3, Jada Zepeda.
Brings up now Jay-Z's with 2 outs. She takes ball 1 off the plate. Strike 1, 1-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Jay-Z's hits this over to the shortstop. Shortstop shoots it at first and is in time for the 3rd out of the inning. But some damage is done. The Eagles get on the board some more runs right here, making it now 12-3. They scored 7 in this inning, and Real Sports Live will come back for the bottom of the 2nd inning as the Texans are now coming up to bat here. And we'll be right back after these messages from a word from our sponsors.
LEAD has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. LEAD Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders.
If you wanna get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats.
Real Sports Live, we're back to the action here.
Leading off for the Lady Texans, the bottom half of the second inning. Number 10, Carolyn Giannis.
Ball one there. Carolyn Giannis leads things off. Swing and a miss there for strike one. Brings the count now 1-1. Swing and a miss there for strike two now. Ball two just a bit high there. And it's a swing and a miss for a strikeout and out number one.
Now batting, second baseman, number 9, Amber Rodriguez.
Now batting is number 9, Amber Rodriguez, the second baseman. Strike one in there. Have my window open, you can hear Coach Lewis over there. And the umpire calls time. Talking to the head coach there. And I think that's one of the major things right here. I know Coach Lewis is just a little frustrated, probably with the strike zone, but the head official is Juan, and he's the one doing the calling behind the plate in this game. And is probably just telling him to relax. Let's just call the game. Okay, and I think Coach Lewis is saying, okay, but yeah, that guy over there at first cost me some runs when there should have been out. You know, there's a lot going on. Very emotional. Coach Lewis, very passionate about his coaching and also about his team. And so he's going to go to battle for his girls, and that's exactly what he's doing right now, talking to Juan in regards to the situation that he feels that he's under right now. So, and with merit, of course, I mean, you're going to, like I said, defend your team to the ends of the earth. So that's exactly what he's doing. And so now we move forward. No balls, 2 strikes. And play will continue with no one on, 2 strikes and 1 out. To Amber Rodriguez. Neve Garcia's on deck. Nevea Garcia, correction. And now 2 balls, 2 strikes on the count here. Swing and a miss on the outside corner for the 3rd strike and out, number 2.
center fielder number 6, Nevaeh Garcia. 2 out.
Nevaeh Garcia now batting, the center fielder. Vivi Garza, the pitcher, is on deck. Strike one in the outside corner there. This is a District 29 5A contest. And leading things off is the undefeated Flower Bluff Hornets, 12-0 in district. Swing and a miss there for strike 2. Second place right now is Veterans Memorial at 9-2. Victoria West is 9-2. And then Carroll taking the win yesterday, 9-3. One ball, 2 strikes there. So it's coming down to the wire. It's going to be an interesting contest here to see who will win this district outright. Right now, obviously, the favorite is Hornets with an undefeated season. Brings the count out 3 balls, 2 strikes. And we'll be here on Monday for the doubleheader. It'll be Corpus Christi Moody taking on Corpus Christi Veterans. And then Beeville will be traveling into town to take on Miller. Hits it off the end of the bat. Elena gathers it, shoots it a first. To Cavazos in time for out number 3. And now we're heading into the top of the 3rd inning. Real Sports Live. I'm the host of the most, the man of the plan, along with the camera crew in the house. We'll be back for the father-son duo here in Corpus Christi Cabinet Softball Field.
LEAD has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. LEAD Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
If you wanna get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Come on, Dow.
And Real Sports Live, we're back to the action. There's some changes here. The PA will give us the change up here. Or the changes, that is, I'm sorry.
Leading off for the Lady Eagles in the top half of the 3rd inning. Third baseman, number 1, T. Maldonado.
Now batting is number 1, T. Maldonado, the third baseman for the Eagles in the top of the 3rd. Maldonado takes that one inside for a ball. Now 3-0 on the count. That's a ball 4 right there. Maldonado will lead things off with a walk. Brings up to bat now the catcher, number 7, Alyssa Burge.
Maldonado on with the walk. Now batting the catcher, number 7, Alyssa Burge. No outs.
Maldonado takes off to second. And will make it. Ball 2. Maldonado advances on the pass ball to third. Garza just trying to find the strike zone, trying to calm down. Leah Cran and Sarah Cortez called time. Bring in the Lady Texans. They're going to talk about this. And with that, I'm going to turn off this AC because it's a little chilly in here. You're hitting. Well, the Eagles have a commanding lead right now here in the top of the third inning. With no outs, Alyssa Burge looking for her first hit of the day. And she takes this ball, bringing it out 3-0 on the count. And that's going to be a ball 4 right there. Puts now runners at the corners.
Burge on with the walk. Runners on the corners. No outs. Next batter is the pitcher, 0-0. Maddie.
Brings up the
Aguilar.
pitcher now, 0-0, Maddie Aguilar. Hits this on a short, and that's going to get by the shortstop. And going to get by the center fielder. She's going one base. She's going for a triple. Throw down a third. Going to get by the third baseman. And that's going to be 3 runs come in there. So it's a triple for Maddie Aguilar. And 3 RBIs.
RBI triple for Aguilar.
So that'll clear the bases. And I think Leah Cran just misplayed that one, just went on the hop. It went right under her glove. And then with that, it went rolling past the center fielder, and it goes all the way to the wall. Yeah. Yeah, hit. Yep. You're right. We're just confirming with the PA it is a triple because it was not touched. Now batting is a pinch hitter, number 4.
No batting, number 4, Zoe Gonzalez.
Gonzalez comes in the bat. Ball 1 there. And if you're watching along here on Facebook Live, please do not click on any other links that other people are putting. Those are not of our website. Do not condone those. So please refrain from putting in the other links on our comments. Thank you very much for that. 2 balls, no strikes in the count. Three balls, 1 strike on the count now. Hits that between the 4-3 hole. And that's going to carry him off the right foot of the right fielder. Zoe will advance on over to second. So it's a single for Zoe. Now batting for Prudence, number 11.
Katie Cavazos. Runner on second, no outs.
Katie Cavazos comes in to bat. Kennedy Cavazos. Apologize. Two and 0 count. Fouls this one over the netting and goes into the stands off the hand of one of the parents. And the foul ball has gotten there. Brings the count now 3 balls, 1 strike. And that's the ball 4 for Kennedy. She walks. I didn't put my icons on the bases. I apologize. That's now first and second.
Cavazos on with the walk. Now
Brings up to bat Sarah Gonzalez.
Sarah Gonzalez. No outs.
Sarah comes up to bat with no outs. Runners on first and second. Sarah is 2 for 2 with 2 doubles and 4 RBIs. Fouls this one back. Brings it out 1-1. Strike 2 there. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Sarah gets to this, hits it to right field, and that one's going to fall in there. A little Texas leaguer. So it's going to be a RBI single for her. Just falls in there and now puts runners at the corners.
RBI single for Gonzalez. Now batting is the first baseman, number 17, Meredith Cavazos. Runners on the corners, no outs.
Fouls this one back.
Just a reminder, we have a Kane style ball. Please return to the front row in the stands.
And 2 girls hustling after the ball, the foul ball.
There's a race for that ball.
Because if they bring the foul ball in, they get a Canes coupon. And one girl came out of the woodworks from the visitor side, and she ends up getting it. Oh, and she almost fell. They gave her ojo. She almost slid. She's running with Crocs. Meredith Cavazos now batting, number 17. Fouls this one back.
There's another Kings foul ball. The lady's sitting right here in the front row in the yellow shirt.
Fun little contest right here. Brings it no balls, 2 strikes. Foul tips. That one stays alive there. Ball low right there. Brings it now 1 ball, 2 strikes on the count. Ball 2 there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Coach Lewis has paced himself. Yes. Yes, she does. You're right. Brings it out 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes right there. Swing and a miss for a strikeout and out number 1. Top of the order now, Shelby Peel comes up to bat, the Shelbinator.
The runners on the corners give 1 out. The next batter is the top of the order, shortstop, number 26, Shelby Peel.
Strike 1 in the outside corner there. Peel is 1 for 1 with an RBI. Now here's the situation. It's 16-3 right now at this time. Obviously you can see it on the scoreboard. If the Eagles are able to put up 2 more runs, then that'll give them a 15-run lead, and then they have to hold the Texans down to no runs in the bottom of the 3rd. Sarah Gonzalez takes off. Still second there with no throw. So if they do get these extra runs and then hold the Texans, then it's 15 after 3 is the rule of thumb. Shelby put a swing on that one. Was informed by one of my friends, that's why I had the scoreboard wrong on the teams, informed me that tonight's prom for both the Eagles and the Texans. So they have fun activities here today. A day game and then a prom at night. 3 balls, 2 strikes on the count now. And here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a ball 4, and that's going to bring up now the bases loaded, and it's going to bring in number 2, Cam Holloway. She'll be playing now for Jada Sabella. So that'll load the bases up right here.
Number 2, Cameron Holloway.
And it looks like playing third will be number 14. Fiscus will come in the circle. Holloway comes up to bat with bases loaded. And one out. The Eagles bats have come out of the nest on fire, and we'll be here again on Monday night for the doubleheader. As at 5:30, you'll be Corpus Christi Moody taking on Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial, and the nightcap will be Beeville taking on Miller. And then on Tuesdays there'll be one game at 6 o'clock. Victoria East will be taking on Corpus Christi King, and then due to Easter weekend, Thursday instead of Friday night, we'll be playing Gregory Portland taking on King, Corpus Christi King, and Corpus Christi Carroll will be taking on Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial. That's going to be this week's game schedule. Holloway takes ball one outside. A lot of softball left here this week and next week. And then the following weekend, the 23rd, that's going to be 4 games. The 4-game set here at Cabinet Softball. And then the playoffs start April 28th through the 30th. Rio Sports Live should have the pleasure of doing live broadcasts of the playoff games. And with that said, we'll see who takes off into the playoffs. The race is going to be interesting, especially here in the 29 5A rankings. As I said before, those who just joined us, it's the Flower Bluff Hornets at 12-0, Veterans Memorial at 9-2 right now. Victoria West is 9-2. Corpus Christi Carroll at 9-3. Gregory Portland sits at 5-7 now. Ray right now is standing at 3-7. Three balls, one strike. Cam fouls this one off. Cam is one of the other slappers of the team. And on deck is number 14, Fiskus, Delaney Fiskus. Will be also pinch hitting. Holloway shot on over to third. And it's going to be a double play there by Leah Cran. The Cranberry makes a nice grab and shoots it on over to first for the double play. Ends the inning, and we'll head now into the bottom of the third. Here come up the Ray Texans. The Lady Texans, it is. Real Sports Live. We'll be back after these messages from a word from the sponsors.
LEAD has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. LEAD Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live. Woo!
If you wanna get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Come on down to Staples Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and Staple Street brand sausage, featuring our new authentic family recipe for pony spices. Check out our weekly specials. Your one-stop shop for everything you need for your next barbecue. Ice, charcoal, wood, and adult beverages. We are your local football headquarters.
Real Sports Live, we're back to the action. It's the bottom of the third, and leading things off here for the Texans. Number 21, Vivi Garza, the pitcher. Strike going in there. One ball, one strike on the count now. Hits this one high. Shelby goes back. Left side. Cam calls for it in center field and secures the first out.
With one out, nobody on. The next batter is the catcher, number 18, Sarah Cortez.
Brings up to bat now the catcher, number 18, Sarah Cortez. Cortez shot over to Fiskus, the third baseman, for out number 2.
With 2 outs, nobody on. The next batter, the third baseman, number 5, Leah Cran.
Brings up the third baseman, number 5, Leah Cran. Now, if you know, Leah Cran is a junior. I call her Cranberry from playing for Little League games, Little League days. And that's a shot to left center after the diving Cam. Cran's going to go 1. She's going 2, and she's going to have a stand-up triple there. Now, Cran is the Baylor commit already.
Triple for Cran. Now batting the first baseman, number 15, Lorena Moreno.
So Cran stands in there with a stand-up triple in the bottom of the third. Strike in there on Lorena Moreno. Looks like ball 1. 1-1 on the count now. Swing and a miss there. Brings the count out 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3 in there. And with that, the triple comes up void, and we'll now head into the top of the 4th inning.
The Lady Texans in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. No runs on 1 hit. No errors. 1 run.
Real Sports Live. We'll be right back after these messages from the word from our sponsors.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
If you wanna get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and Staple Street brand sausage, featuring our new authentic family recipe for pony spices. Check out our weekly specials. Your one-stop shop for everything you need for your next barbecue: ice, charcoal, wood, and adult beverages. We are your local football headquarters. Look for our new location coming early 2022 at 7418 South Staple Street. We're a proud advertising partner with Real Sports Live and the Coastal Band and RGV, and supporting all our local sports and athletes. Staple Street Meat Market.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Real Sports Live, we're back to the action.
14, Delano Fiscus.
Leading things off is number 14, Delaney Fiscus. .25 now comes into pitch. Now pitching is Vieira Reese for the Ray Texans. Fiscus gets into this one, hits it to right field, and that's going to come out of the glove of the right fielder. Fiscus going to go 1, go 2. She's going to go all the way to 3 on the error. So it's an error by the right fielder. Puts Fiscus on over at 3.
No outs. The next batter is the catcher, number 7, Alyssa Burge.
Brings up now the catcher, Alyssa Burge. La Burge, as I call her. When my daughter used to play with her here at the high school ranks. Reese now pitching for the Texans. Two balls, no strikes. LaBerge looking for her first hit of the day. 0 for 2 thus far with a walk. Takes 3-0 on the count. Fouls this one back. Brings it now count 3 balls, 1 strike. LaBerge gets in this, hits it deep to the left center, and that goes back, and it's gone. LaBerge patiently waits and hits a 2-run bomb for her Eagles.
That's a 2-run homer for Miss Alyssa Burge. Now batting is the pitcher, 0-0, Maddie Aguilar.
And now brings up to bat 0-0 Maddie Aguilar. Aguilar right now is 3 for 3. Takes ball one there. She takes strike one in there. One ball, one strike with no outs. Hits the bottom half. Cran goes back and makes the grab for out number one.
With one out and nobody on, the next batter is number 4, Zoe Gonzalez.
Brings up now Zoe Gonzalez, the left fielder. Swing and a miss there for strike two. Fouls that one off. Swing and a miss for strike three at out number two. She looks at ball one.
Now batting number 11, Kennedy Cavazos.
Kennedy Cavazos now batting number 11. Shot up the middle right there for Kennedy. She gets a base hit up the middle. See Mom over there getting nice little video footage of her hit.
Base hit for Cavazos. Now batting the DP, number 19, Sarah Gonzalez. 2 outs.
Brings up now Sarah Gonzalez. Brings the count now 1-1. Sarah hits this on over the third. Third shoots to the second. And is in time for the third out. So with that, nice little play there by the third baseman. Now, the Eagles have an 18-3 lead. That's 15 runs. So it is 15 after 3. So if the Eagles are able to hold the Texans to no runs, that should be the ball game by the rule of thumb. So with that, we'll be back here at the bottom of the fourth inning. Real Sports Live. The host of the Most Amount of the Plan. We'll be right back after this.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
If you wanna get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Real Sports Live. We're back to the action here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And as I said, by the rule of thumb, or by the rule that is, if the Texans are able to not be able to get any runs on the board whatsoever,
Abby, Philippines.
then the Venezuela Eagles will take this away. Strike one in there. Now batting is Julia Vasquez, number 4. Correction, number 20 is batting. She comes in to bat for her. This is Abby Rodriguez. Quickly down, no balls, 2 strikes. I didn't know that Special Olympics is going on right here to the left of us at the big field. And behind this baseball, there's some baseball action going on. There's 3 games set for today in baseball. Fouls that one off. Count is 1-2. Just off the plate, brings the count now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, but the ball is dropped by Burge. Throws it on over first, and there secures the out.
Now batting is number 12, Sofia De Leon. 1 out.
Strike 1 there, fouled back. Now batting is number 12, Sofia De Leon. Ball outside. De Leon, the shot up the middle. And that's pretty good about De Leon. She comes up off the bench, cold, and gets in there and drives a single up the middle there for the Texans. Now batting is number 3, Katie Solis.
Single for De Leon. Now batting number 3, Katie Solis. 1 out.
That ball gobbled up there by the catcher, Alyssa Burge. And that one fouled back. Brings the count out 1-1. Two balls, one strike on the count. It's a foul ball there. Just got a piece of it. Brings the count out 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for a strikeout and out number 2.
Runner at first and 2 outs. The next batter is number 9, second baseman Amber Rodriguez.
Amber Rodriguez is batting. Gets by LeBurge, and she stays 0-0 at first. Puts on a play, and that gets underneath the glove of Fiskus. And now that puts runners now on first and second for the Texans.
Now batting number 17, Nicole Puebla. 2 outs.
Now batting is number 17, Nicole Puebla. She hits that up the middle. Shelbonnet gets it. Touches a girl at second, that is. And that's going to be the ball game. That's where the game's going to end right here. The Lady Eagles take care of business. The Texans did not go down without a fight. So thank you very much for tuning in for Game 1 and Game 2. And so now, to be able to move forward, Corpus Christi Veterans will be the player of the game, will be number 19, the DP, Sarah Gonzalez. Sarah Gonzalez went 3 for 4 with 2 doubles and 5 RBIs. And so with that said, we'll get her a picture, the player of the game. And thank you very much for allowing us to come in here. Big recap that changes the atmosphere of the District 29 5A race. 12-0, Flower Bluff Veterans Memorial now 10-2. Victoria West 9-2, and Corpus Christi Carroll 9-3. So let's see what happens this week. We'll see you again on Monday afternoon at 5:30. Once again, I'm the host with most, the man of the plan, Chris V in the house, along with the father-son duo, Chris Isaiah Vasquez here, the best duo in town. So we'll see you on Monday.